Hey guys, it's Steve History and welcome to the Vloggification Station. I'm going to adjust this now. Sorry. Oh god, that light's a little bright. Let me just move myself in front of it. There we go. Alright. First of all, I want to thank you all for putting up with me yesterday. I'm feeling much better now. Having a day off from school really helped me clear my head. Everything is over. I didn't do any work today, which kind of makes me feel a little better. I got some stuff to do tomorrow morning, but I'm not really that worried about it. It is going to be a short one though, because right now it is actually after midnight, and I'm very tired. Yeah. On today in history, January 8th, it's actually less of a happy event, but I feel it's still a significant event. It was the shooting in Arizona at a Congress at Your Corner event of the congresswoman who was shot by that man, and she had to go undergo extensive brain surgery. And while that itself is not a very happy event, I'm very, I'm sure a lot of people, myself included, are very pleased, happy that she lived. I mean, I think it's amazing if you think about it that modern day medicine allows us to help people with such serious injuries as getting shot in the head. Those people, now have a chance, which I think is pretty cool. And as far as I know, she's recovering very well, surprisingly well, as far as I've heard. Like within I think a couple weeks or so of the original event, of the original incident in 2011, she actually I think could still speak. I don't know really the details of it that well. I knew the details at one point, but I kind of forgot it after I heard she. After you hear it's okay, you kind of forget the details because people start talking about it. Yeah. Geez, I've got Farming Simulator, and it is the most boring game on the face of the planet, but it's still kind of addicting. Oh god. Did I tell you? Did we discuss New Year's resolutions? I don't think we did. Right, well, I'll tell you mine, and I need to tell you my mother's. My New Year's resolution is to try and sort of, kind of, really subscribe to the notion of mind over matter more. Basically, I've kind of determined that I really just have to force myself mentally to do things in order to get a lot of stuff done, and I can get a lot of stuff done, and I do that. So I'm trying this year to force myself to do things, getting up early in the morning, making sure, I kind of really didn't feel up to doing this at one point, but I feel like if I just start doing that, it'll make it a lot easier for me to tell myself to do other things, okay, look, and the thing is, it's really funny, because I'm really insulting to myself when I do this kind of stuff. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but, normally, I try really hard not to, mess around with just randomly insulting people. I think that's dumb. But when I'm trying to get stuff done and trying to force myself to do things, I kind of realize that I'm really hard and offensive and aggressive towards myself. Every time I write myself a note to do something that I've been putting off for some time, it starts out usually with the term "Hey bozo," which sometimes cracks me up when when I'm not in the stir of the moment. But yeah, so that's what I want to do for New Year's. Feel free to share if you want. I'm totally, I'm totally interested in what people want to do. I know that ever since I started, putting messages of these things on Facebook. More people will, I think, be looking at this, which will be good. But my mother's New Year's resolution is to get me my driver's license, which has become a big thing, because I really haven't had the time. God, it's so late, I'm actually yawning. I haven't really had the time, and I haven't really made the time. I should say I haven't really made the time to get my driver's license, and you need 45 hours, 15 of which need to be at night. So this year, she's trying to get my driver's license, which, don't get me wrong, I like too. but we want to avoid having to use like a professional driving tutoring service as much as possible, because, you know, being part of a big family means that anywhere you can reduce expenditures without, you know, with it cutting as little quality as possible is good. I mean, obviously that's good anywhere, but in a big family it's kind of an important way we budget ourselves, you know. I'm trying to be a lot better with money this year. My sister's really stingy with money. I'm not. I'm kind of like my dad in that I have a really tough time not impulse buying. Like, I mean, good God, he impulse buys the most ridiculous things, but I have a really hard time not doing that, especially because of like Steam and stuff, where I can, you know, it's like you just click to purchase, and it doesn't feel like you spent anything until you look at the PayPal or the whatever, and you realize you spent money. And so it's very hard, but I'm trying, guys. So yeah, New Year's kind of is happening. Question. I don't really watch a lot of TV. Right? I was wondering, and obviously I don't know if I'm going to get a response back or not, but if you are watching this, I would appreciate some kind of response. You know, in the comments. I'm not really that big into TV, but a lot of my friends are into, you know, some of the big shows, and some of my friends just are complete. Some of my friends are just straight up fangirls, you know. They're just the kind of people who just obsess about these TV shows all the time, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but they do obsess all the time. I'm looking at the camera. Hello, you are there. I'm there. You are there. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but I was wondering if there's any shows that really I should catch. You know, like, is Sherlock good? You know, Breaking Bad, and to be perfectly honest, it would have to be like one show. If there was one show that you would recommend me to, TV show you would recommend me to watch, you know, it could be anything. I mean, I already watched it. It could be anything, except I already have seen The Big Bang Theory, and I'm kind of losing interest in it for reasons, because it's kind of, not only am I intelligent enough to know when they're not really being actually accurate to the science, which I think is kind of silly for a show like that, but also the whole deal where it's basically just come to evolve around relationships with women is kind of making me lose interest. But, like, you know, among, like, you know, Sherlock and whatever all the other ones people watch, from Breaking Bad, all the ones people watch nowadays, if there's one show that I absolutely have to watch and cannot miss for anything, what would it be? So, tell me that. I'm curious. And, yeah. I like bringing this up because a lot of people that I know and a lot of people that I follow, like, on Twitter and stuff, watch Sherlock, and they were talking about how, like, the season's, like, going really fast, and this season is different, or whatever. By the way, on Twitter I said this, but, I've realized that, unlike a lot of people who go onto Twitter to look at information from, like, their friends, or to share thoughts with their friends, mostly my Twitter is just kind of an extension of my sub box on YouTube. God. And granted, I think that's more what I use it for, because, like, I don't know if any of you are subscribed to her, but if you guys remember Kai, Martin's girlfriend, for those of you who are the Yogscast, Martin's girlfriend, if you, like, are totally out of depth, by the way, which would be sad. It's up to 130 now, guys. When she had, like, meningitis, like, I noticed on YouTube that her videos hadn't been out for a while, so I checked Twitter, and then that's where I first learned she has meningitis. So I feel like it's good to have, like, a Twitter, because there might be something really important, or something, like, you know, that would explain why someone, you know, is like, not feeling their best, or that kind of thing. It just sort of is a more immediate source of information than YouTube in terms of small, things that are important and stuff. So yeah, that's my argument for why I have a Twitter. I don't know if I really need one, but I have one. There goes a yawn again. Oh, I remember what we're gonna do. Wait, like right here for like 1 second, okay? Just stay right there. I have a thing. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, hold on. Like for a little bit, I gotta go find something. Alright, hope that wasn't too long a wait, but I think that hopefully you might like what is in store here. That's your reward for being patient. So, when we went to Pasadena, yes, we went to Pasadena. We went to Los Angeles, we went to the Universal Studios City Walk, which was a lot of fun. There was a sock store there, which was cool. But that's not what this is about. This is about a store near that one that sold saltwater taffy, and I enjoy saltwater taffy a lot. But it's kind of like jelly beans where there's a lot of weird flavors, and there's a lot of flavors you don't necessarily like mixed in with the good flavors. So, but one flavor that we had to get because the name of it was so amazing. Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, I present to you maple bacon. I'm not making this up. So, we're gonna try some maple bacon saltwater taffy. And I'm not sure this is going to be a good idea. So, first of all, it looks like a bloody turd. Oh! I have to finish it now, but oh god. I mean, oh god. That was revolting. I like how that was like straight up 20 seconds of me just pulling faces about this stuff. Well, if I had to label that candy with any kind of a description or anything, the description will be, what do you think this is going to be? In eating that candy, I think that I've found an area where bacon doesn't know. I think that the people in Los Angeles have succeeded in making bacon fail at something. I'm not even joking. Well, apart from, I suppose, I couldn't really taste much bacon because the amount of syrup, it literally tasted like they just dumped like a bottle of Aunt Jemima's into like condense that into solid form. Ah, God. We don't do things halfway on this channel. I tried some maple bacon saltwater taffy, and I said I would try some maple bacon saltwater taffy. So, I hope you enjoyed me eating something truly disgusting. And, yeah, that's why today's a good day. Because you got to laugh at me eating something that sucked. And you didn't have to eat it. And you know when you see it... God, I know it's time. It's been like 50 minutes. You know when you see maple bacon anywhere, you go, I know that that's not going to be good. Pass on that. And I will now highly encourage my sister to try it. Hopefully she won't have seen this video before I do. Telling her it's the most amazing thing she'll ever eat. God, this light is so bright. It's so bright light. Bright lights was a weird thing. Tangent time. Alright. I'll see you guys later, and I hope that you have an excellent day today. I hope it's very happy and stuff. I am Steve History, and to you I doff my top.